Hey guys, it's been a while since we've done a Let's Go Thrifting. I'm here in Hamilton, Ontario, and there's a couple around here I've never been to, so let's go check them out. And it's a bonus too, because I don't gotta pay for parking today, so weekends are free, so yeah, let's go check this out. First up, we got Artique. I thought this was the antique store I was supposed to be going to. I got recommended from a friend, but it wasn't. But hey, it's another antique store on this block, so I said, hey, we gotta go check it out. Had some really, really cool miniature battle tanks, had a big wall of art, and had a really cool lighthouse piece I liked, and some abstract stuff, Marilyn Monroe, and other old classics. So this was mostly just an art place, and it had rugs and stuff that I'm not really into, but you know, I had to check out some of the places around the store, and it was gorgeous. So that's the first place. So I went to a place called Artiques, but so that wasn't the right place, but it's down the road. But on the way, I found this place too, Treasure Chest, and it says it has comics, so let's go check it out. Perhaps it's good getting lost sometimes, because then you come across places like this with Pokemon cards. You have a bunch of camera equipment, lenses, camcorders. What else we got here? We have a typewriter. You have old sewing machines. Like, look at this, pretty cool. And I was just talking about getting an old radio, just to have that old kind of retro sound, and I found some here. I didn't end up buying any, but hey, there's some comic books, and they even had this old Buzz Lightyear speaker. Like, where else are you gonna find that? They had a small assortment of video games, but nothing that I was after, so I was right on out of there. But what a beautiful store. I really like this one. So after getting lost a little bit more, I realized I was walking down the wrong street. So I had to backtrack, and here we are. I finally made it to Hamilton Antique Mall. Well, I finally found it after going like 20 stores. It was just literally the opposite way that I came. So we're here. Let's go. Right off the bat, I knew I was gonna find some cool stuff here. Right in the entrance, there was, to the left and to the right, there was figures, video games, memorabilia that I'm after. We have Gundam right here, and a massive assortment of video games. It was pretty incredible to find this. Mortal Kombat Armageddon on the Wii. I think I've only seen that maybe one other time in my life. I didn't grab it, but what a cool find. We have Beanie Babies galore over in this section. I was looking for the plushie Mothra. I was hoping to find that today and then have a little surprise at the end, but spoilers, I didn't find it. Over in this side, a bunch of Marvel, Transformers, He-Man, Super Mario stuff, everything. It was pretty wild, the amount of collectibles they had in this place. So I already had a good feeling right off the bat. So this place might be, Freelton 2.0 for me. So we could be coming back to this place and, exploring it even further. They got Woody dolls. I always got to get pictures of those. And they have these Fred Flintstone. This is from like the 1993 movie. I watched that not long ago. Kind of funny. And we had this as a kid, me and Brian. I think we had a miniature version of it, or maybe this exact same one. I can't really remember, but it was really cool seeing that, and it's all of its old 90s glory. Okay, here we are. The first Dragon Ball item we found today. Lots of video games, let me tell you. Lots and lots of video games. So the Dragon Ball stuff here are all just the cards, which I'm not really collecting. So we got an assortment of the old Ninja Turtles in bag, about like $5, $10 to $20, all ranging from different stuff. Now we have Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. Here on this wall was a bunch of video games. They had everything ranging from PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Super Nintendo, Nintendo Wii, Xbox 360, Xbox One. Did I say Nintendo Wii, GameCube, NES, Genesis, Sega Master System around this area? Pretty wild that they had all this, and it's cool seeing that old. I think that's the Mario Kart Nintendo Wii remote control, like the steering wheel. But yeah, check that out. They got Zelda Ocarina of Time, even Pokemon Stadium 2. Here's the Master System stuff and Sega Genesis. Yeah, Nintendo Switch as well. And yeah, they had the Amiibos. So there's Lucas, Ganondorf, Mewtwo, Charizard. You have Star Fox. Wind Waker, $105. Twilight Princess, $170. I don't know if those are actually fair pricing, but, you know, in this day and age, who knows? But yeah, over on this wall, you just got some more. It's just stacks upon stacks upon stacks of video games. So it's really, really neat. These are all Japanese Nintendo 64 games, ranging from Banjo-Kazooie, and check that out, that's Smash Bros. I've never seen the Smash Bros cartridge in Japanese before, so it's really cool. And you got the Frogger machine and the original Game Boy. Pretty awesome. And check that out, Nintendo 64 in box. I still own that box to this day. And over here, I found a Dragon Ball Z power-up board game. So I've never heard of this. I know Dragon Ball Z is kind of branching out into every medium, including board games now. So I was hoping it was like a trivia game, because I probably would have bought it, but I'm not really sure what you do. Yeah, you just kind of power up your guys, and then you have some cards and you move them around a board. So I didn't pick it up. Over here we have Proto Man from Mega Man Battle Network. And this guy, I don't know his name. And we have some Venom, Spider-Man, and Wolverine. That was cool. They had a bunch of anime stuff, and here we go, right off the bat, Dragon Ball. So my eyes just gravitated to that. So we have the Gohan Absorbed Super Boo. We have Trunks there, Goku Black. We have a little mini figure of Goku and Frieza. We have the Dragon Ball Battle Legends, I believe they're called in the back. That Mortal Kombat, I think that is the Tiger Electronic game. I'm not too sure though, but I've never seen one of those before. And below here we have some more minifigures. I think these are the Gashapones from Japan. So you have some stuff from Dragon Ball Heroes, and you have the model kits for Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z, and all that. Over on this side, we had more of the bigger statues. These are the ones I generally collect now. I haven't in a while, but you have stuff from the Broly movie and Gogeta, Ultra Instinct Goku. You have an assortment of Batman superhero figures, so they really did have everything in this section. And this Pokemon cabinet was incredible. They have so many mini figures. I always loved collecting those when I was a little kid. I don't collect Pokemon anymore, but if you're in the area, get down to Hamilton Antiques, and if you like Pokemon, they're gonna have probably something that you'll want. One of the coolest things about this place is that it's got a basement and an upstairs. 3 stories of awesome antique goodness. And right when I walked down in this area, it felt like a grandparent's place and had the same similar scent. And if you know what scent can do to your memory and it triggers memories, it was so trippy being down there. But hey, and then I found some more Dragon Ball stuff. These are little mini keychains. There's a Master Roshi that I kind of wish I bought, but I put it back. This guy here. I didn't end up buying him, but maybe next time if I'm there, I'll grab him. So they had a Super Saiyan, Gohan, Piccolo, Vegeta. It was pretty cool. And check this out, they got the little plug-and-play Mortal Kombat TV game. So walking a bit further up, they had this retro 80s inspired kind of room. They had like Barbies and old kind of Looney Tunes memorabilia, Crayola stuff, and look at that tube TV. It was really cool. I found these old Batman posters, and they were signed by the original cast. Pretty awesome. So there wasn't really much down there for me, so I decided to head up to the 3rd floor. I knew we would stumble across something Godzilla related, so we got Mechagodzilla here. This is Mechagodzilla from the 2021 movie Godzilla vs. Kong. I have like 3 of those, so I did not pick it up. But I'm happy we found some Godzilla. We got video games on the side there, and we got some more Spider-Man, Halo. We have Gundam, I believe. That Spider-Man toy, I remember a friend having it. And you got some more He-Man stuff, Spider-Man TAS figure. And here we go, we finally got Godzilla. I don't think I have that same Godzilla, but I didn't grab it. But what I did find in this cabinet was the Peter Jackson's King Kong movie, the 2005 video game adaptation. And just close by, they had a Duke Nukem 3D and Quake Shareware CD-ROM. This had to be from the mid-90s. I don't know what this is, but I gotta look into it. And just around the corner, there was a little Betty Crocker Easy Bake Oven. That's adorable. and close by was a Gohan. I used to get these little figures at a Conspiracy Comics that was by my place years and years ago. But yeah, you know, they have some little Dragon Ball knickknacks hanging around everywhere. And looking up on a shelf, I found these Dragon Ball Z birthday hats. This is from the year 2000. I had these growing up, so I definitely had to buy them. I don't care. I own some of these guys, but I don't remember getting them in that package. I just didn't have Misty though. It was pretty cool seeing. I feel like every spot in this place has its own vibe and feel, but it has its own certain scent that was bringing me back to different points in my life. I can't explain it, but it was reminding me of times when I was, you know, in school or something, or at a friend's place. These different scents around these different booths it was incredible. I was having a blast here. And not before long, I stumbled across another Dragon Ball product, and it was a $15 box set, so I grabbed it. And with that, every floor was conquered. So I headed down to the front desk to pay for my stuff. There's a fourth floor, but nothing's up there, so I just got out of there, paid for my stuff, and left. Wow, okay guys, so that was the Hamilton Antique Mall. That was pretty awesome. That's up there with Freelton for sure. 3 stories, and I got some decent cool stuff. I'll show all that at the end, but wow. If I filmed everything that I wanted to, this video would be over an hour. What a great place. If you can get down to Hamilton Antique Mall, definitely do it. So cool. Just up the street, there is another flea market, so let's go check it out. Right off the bat, there's a lot of Harley Davidson stuff and a lot of electronics, random assortments of clothes, so I was feeling that maybe this wouldn't be the treasure cove I was hoping it to be. But hey, you know what? Gotta check in every nook and cranny and see what you come across. So you have some Tonka toys, you have planes, and today I really am just looking for what I tend to look for, which Godzilla, Zelda, Mortal Kombat, video game type stuff. But you know, I love checking things out like this. So this is Big Buck Hunter. These are for the arcade shooter cabinets. And you have all these cool little capsule, pop in the 25 cents, and then you get your little toy. It was great. A lot of knickknacks everywhere. And you have a little gumball machine where you pop in your 25 cents, play some pinball, win a gumball after it. It was neat. Do you guys remember Arthur, the cartoon, or the books, or even the video games? Well, I found a VHS copy of one of the episodes that I actually do remember. This guy had tons of Disney movies as well. Can you guess the tune I'm playing? We used to have a little TV like this on our little countertop. So in the mornings before school, I'd eat my cereal and watch TV on that little thing. So I think I saw everything I wanted to see there, and I headed on out. So that one there was cool, and I swear I've been in that one. I believe this was the flea market. It might have been the flea market when I was younger where I got Pokemon Stadium, but yeah, so I don't know. They didn't have anything I was looking for, but a lot of tools and electronics, but yeah. Let's go to the next one. Okay, over there we have Entertainment Overload, we got Discount Liquidation, and we got Haggler's Flea Market. So let's go to one of them. Let's try the video game shop first. So it's temporary closed, so we'll have to skip that one, sadly. Unfortunately, the video game shop was closed. I have been in that one. I haven't been for years, maybe close to 10, but it was pretty good from what I remember, so sucks we didn't get to go in. But there's a little Charizard paper cutout cardboard bust, yeah. And around this corner, we have a lot of movies. There was a pile of bootleg DVDs, and you know, that's expected at places like this. This was the best vendor in terms of action figures by far. So he had a lot of retro stuff. So everything from the 80s you could think of that was popular, this dude had. So it was actually pretty cool. So check this out. He had like the Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters figures and He-Man. Below here we had 2 Gohans, and there was a Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. But yeah, check that out. A little skull crawler from Godzilla vs. Kong. This guy around the corner had Zelda, Chrono Trigger, and Chrono Cross as well. That's the Japanese Super Famicom version of Chrono Trigger. I've never seen that before. Although I didn't buy anything there, I did get a hot dog from a vendor outside the place. And that was it. That was my thrifting day. So let's get on back home and I'll show you all the cool things that I got. So the King Kong 2005 video game adaptation for the Xbox 360, which is decently rare these days. So I got that, and I need to pop that in and play it. Next, I got, there's the Dragon Ball Z birthday party hats that I had when I was a kid, back in like 2002. So I got those, happy to have those. I'll probably pull them out for my birthday or something. And then finally, I got the Dragon Ball 2 DVD box set. So it has episodes 1 to 16 or 17, I believe. And it has one feature-length movie and a couple other special features. I found out that's one of the original first runs of the Funimation dub, so I need to watch that, see what kind of dub it is, and see the quality. But yeah, I couldn't pass that up. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you get out there and thrift yourself and find some really cool things. So thanks again, guys. Take care.